everyone, I'm here at sunny Woburn Golf Club today. I'm delighted to have television broadcaster Stewart with me today, and we're going to look at your short game. Now, you spend a lot of time speaking to and watching the best players in the world.
Yes.
On the now we're going to see what your short game is like.
Oh my goodness.
And what you've learned from them. So tell me a bit about your game and your short game in general.
Well, I actually feel quite vulnerable right now because I'm normally the one asking the questions. So I'll tell you about my game. I started when I was 6 years old. My mum would take me out with a wooden 7-iron, and I just used the 7-iron all the way around on my putter.
Yeah.
So a very light bag, 2 clubs. Grew up playing in Manchester and North Wales. She entered me into every junior competition there was. Played with my cousin Tom. Absolutely loved it. Tended to be the only girl. She then set up a league, Cheshire and Derbyshire League, and again I was the only girl. And then I got involved with Cheshire Girls, and it was great to finally meet some girls who played. I'm like, oh my goodness, and they can hit the ball that far. I'm going to try and strive and do that. Loved my sort of junior career. Played a little bit in my 20s, and in my 30s really got back into it. And obviously I've been working in the sport since I was 22.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful to my mum for taking me out on rainy days at Stockport Golf Club when I really didn't want to play, and we won our first ever competition. It was a green summit. It was 12 holes. Yeah. Playing with her. Yeah, it's pretty
amazing.
cool.
You got into this wonderful life where you're going off now, sort of doing Ryder Cup ceremonies and introducing them on the first tee. It must be amazing to sort of see these players close up.
Do you know, I sometimes do pinch myself and think, I'm on the first tee here at Marco Simone, and I've been told to whip up the crowd. One of my broadcasting highlights of my career was actually creating a Mexican wave for the crowd at Marco Simone in 2023. I'm like, I've made it, like calling my family. But also, you know, Solheim Cup, announcing the players onto the first tee, and just having the privilege of seeing how disciplined they all are, and how they put so much into every single day that they work at their golf game. And I try and take nuggets all the time from the way they behave, the way they are. I'm always so impressed with the way the girls, especially at the Solheim Cup last year and this year as well in Virginia, the way they hold themselves, their demeanour. Because to me, I grew up, also I went to drama school, and it was that walking on stage, that demeanour, the way your body language talks to the audience. And I saw that from all of them as they walked onto the first. That's a top tip actually for. Yeah, come on, we all need. It's all about posture. Anyway.
And you got yourself to a decent level. You're off 11.
I'm off 11. Yeah, I got as low as 6 when I played for Cheshire. Don't practice as much, so damn, I need to practice more. Especially
now, we've had a
greens.
clinic this morning. We're here for mint greens, and we had a bunch of very keen golfers, and we went through all the different types of shots. So hopefully you picked up some bits there. But you enjoy your work with mint greens?
I really do. I've been working with the guys for a couple of guys and girls, I should say, for a couple of years now. Corporate golf service. We have a lot of fun, entertaining clients, go all over the place. So yeah, it's been brilliant this morning. I've already picked up a couple of tips from the short game clinic.
Well, let's see what you have picked up. Now we're going to work on.
I should say masterclass, because it was a masterclass.
We're going to play a couple of shots there. We're going to work on the chip and run shot, which you say sometimes have some issues with.
Yes, I do, just in terms of strike and also distance control. I'm very much a field player, so I don't have a rangefinder in my bag, which is a bit stupid of me, but I tend to, but then I'm always asking someone else, how far have I got? How far have I got? So I'm probably relying on my playing partners too much, but I have grown up trying to feel shots, but it's not enough. You need more.
Right, so we're going to go from here to the back pin, so it's about a 25-yard chip and run.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm going to watch you play some shots first, see what's going on. What club would you select for this shot?
I would go for. I might go for my 8 or my 9 iron.
Okay, so you like to keep it low and run. I quite like that answer.
Yeah, I do.
We'll go with the 9, shall we?
Fine.
Yeah.
The 8's. It's probably the 9, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
So your bad one would be what? So your poor strike, would it tend to be on the heavy or thin side?
A little bit fat.
A little bit
would
fat
be
from the inside. Okay, let's have a look.
See, you're already assessing, aren't you, Dan? Already assessing what's happening here. And I'm going to hold the club really lightly.
And that's what you learnt this morning, was it?
I learnt that this morning. I also have heard it on the range many a time.
Yes, okay.
Because we're all trying to strangle it, aren't we? So, okay, light hands. It's just got to release a bit down.
It's okay. All right, let's do more.
It's got to release. Okay.
That would be it. I know it's an okay shot because you're using the correct club, but coming a bit short, you hit that probably, I would say, about 2 inches before the ball. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the heavy
Felt
one. So
slightly uncomfortable. I was sort of hoping it was okay.
okay, no,
But
you didn't get that one past.
No, didn't. Oh.
And that comes off a bit lively. Did you sometimes get that one as well, where it kind of comes off quite strong?
It did, no, it was awful. That was horrible.
It came off quite hot.
It felt horrible. I was a bit quick. It felt a bit quick.
Okay, stand this side here. I shall show you there's a few things going on. I'll come back to setup in a minute because that's one of the reasons that's the kind of the root cause of your issues. But the big thing is
there are many issues, Dan.
Well, but
there are many.
We're going to find the main one. Now, the main one is your club head works what I call under the plane, right? So it rolls in quite a lot this way. Because
I've got quite a flat swing, you see.
Yeah, so
very
sort
flat.
of in
and
full
it comes
swing.
slightly over the top in full swing.
So we've got to try and firstly understand that short game and long game are totally opposite games,
yeah.
right? Totally opposite. So we're looking at totally different actions, really. So because your club rolls in this way, your swing path basically goes too far to the right.
Yeah.
So that brings the low point back here.
Got you.
And that's where you're going to get a few heavy ones, a lot of good ones, because you are a good player and you've got good hands.
Thank you.
And you'll save it. But we want to get it more reliable so it's going to repeat.
Yes.
That's what short game's about. You've got to do it 10 times out of 10 and not sort of 3 times out of 10.
I know.
You've got to get the ratio up.
But then I curse myself if I don't get it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, well...
but I don't practice
and if we got you to a world-class setup and a world-class swing, it wasn't 10 out of 10, you deserve to curse yourself. But because you're not a 10 out of 10 at the moment, okay, you've got to be a bit lighter on yourself. But we're going to get you 10 out of 10. Okay. So to do that, your setup is really the root cause of it. Your left hand is quite strong, isn't it?
Yes, I like strong.
Okay.
I know, it feels so odd if I move it.
Exactly, but I don't mind that in full swing. Okay. And I agree, moving that in full swing would be a real challenge. It would take a lot of time to change that.
Yeah.
And weakening that left hand in full swing is difficult. But for chipping, where we've got nothing like the same length of swing or speed, it shouldn't feel too bad. The problem is when you have a very strong left hand, that it wants to whip in here.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Now, if I get your hand in a weaker position, which is more to the left, this way, so it's more in the palm.
It just feels odd.
Yeah, it will feel odd, but it's going to encourage the club going away more in front of you there.
Okay.
And as soon as you get the club more in front of you there, you're going to be able to turn back onto it much easier. And the low point's going to move forward. It's going to crisp up a bit. So getting the handle higher is important and weakening the grip. And you've got one other thing as well, which doesn't help you. Your lower body pushes quite nicely forward there, but your upper body has a lot of tilt this way. Great if you're hitting a driver, brilliant.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like this.
Oh my God, that's really not a good look.
So I might be overdoing it slightly, but more or less you're like this.
Wow.
So most of your weight actually would be on your right side. Okay. So again, it's one reason why you get that heavy one quite a lot.
Got you.
So we need to get you closer, weaken the grip, really feel like your left shoulder is over your foot, so we get this strong pivot line here. Then the plane's going to improve, then your rotation will improve, your strike will improve, and everything will get better.
And I'll be on tour quite soon.
Very soon.
Great. Okay. I think you're talking some sense here, but now I've got to follow instruction.
I don't know. So you're going to set up to it.
Feeling a little
Why
bit
don't you set up to it?
Okay.
Forget everything I just said and just set up to it. And then we'll adjust it from there.
Well, now I want to weaken the grip.
Well, just try not to. We'll do it in a second.
I've just weakened it. Okay. Okay, so this is how,
You see how, see this angle here?
Yeah.
So that's too much. So we need to come up here.
Oh.
And then we twist the hand this way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Odd,
that's nice.
Strange.
Can you also get your heels a little bit closer together?
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's better.
Oh.
That's going to help
done
as
that
well.
before.
That's it. And the left foot slightly turned down.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then you need to feel like your left shoulder here is going to get over. See, that is much better.
Oh.
Don't go crazy with the shaft lean now. How does that feel to you?
Horrendous.
Good. I like the word horrendous. That means we've changed it.
Absolutely horrendous.
I'm going to take a photo
right now. I couldn't feel any more uncomfortable.
How does it look?
Gosh, I look good.
It looks good, yeah.
I look better from a distance, but wow, that looks.
You got a much better angle there, yeah. You're not.
Isn't it funny? We have this image of ourselves and the way we swing the golf swing, the way we swing it, and then it's totally different.
Yeah, exactly. The feel and real thing is so different, so different.
Okay, so I've gone
high hand, and because you're heightening the handle, you might need to feel like you're walking in. You'll feel it better than I can see it, but just come in a touch closer. You see, and that's going to encourage the handle to stay high, isn't it?
Of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
A little bit more left again. Right, you are now world class over the ball.
Oh,
if you're at a bad shot, it's nothing to do with the We've got a picture.
Pictures,
We've got
right,
that.
fine.
You are world class, right? So if you hit a bad shot now, it's nothing to do with your setup.
Okay.
That's a good start, okay? We've eliminated a lot of faults there.
Okay.
Right, now, we'll see. Just take it away now. Don't think too much about it.
So I'm trying to go further out
Yeah,
here.
but does it feel like that happens naturally now? Or?
Yeah, it does, because I can't really come
Yeah,
that way, because it's actually you're pulling it if you
Yeah,
do.
exactly. So
Okay.
if you're going to just think of one thing in your takeaway,
Yeah.
come back again.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking about this part of the shoulder,
Okay.
like starting it, so push it, so it's more that way. Yeah.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, so you're not starting it here, which is where you start at the moment.
Yes.
So when your hands start low,
Yeah.
they're going to want to pull the club in. So you need to feel like it's high, and then you
Yeah.
can push it away.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
How's
it.
that?
And then from there,
Think
just
about the shoulder.
rotate through from there. That's
I
it.
forgot about my legs then.
Yeah.
Remember the legs.
So we'll hit a few. Let's just see what does to the
Okay.
plane, and then we'll see where we
Just
go with that.
natural, feeling
Just
natural.
stand up a little taller. That's it. Hands high.
Gosh,
Good. That's
I
great.
don't think I've ever stood this tall.
That's good.
My mother
Right.
always told me to use my height. And now, are the heels close enough?
Yeah.
How are we doing?
You're leaning again. There we go.
Oh, why
Right.
do I do that?
Because
That's
you've
my
done it.
comfort
You've probably
zone.
done it for however many years you played golf.
I'm not that old. Well, no, I am. Okay. Is that
That's good. Let's hit a
okay?
few now. Left shoulder. Okay. Well, that was a better noise, wasn't it?
It was a better noise. I felt rather stuck on my lower half.
Yeah. You didn't
I
rotate
forgot
very
about
well.
the
But
rotation.
We'll get to that in a minute. One thing at a time.
Can you put the ball exactly where it needs to be? Because I can't move my feet.
There we go. Nice and high. There you go.
Okay.
Now, if I stand here before, you'd have hit me in the shins.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
So I'm going to stand here now. You should miss me now.
Are you going to
See?
stay there?
I'm going to trust you. Yeah.
Dan, I'm worried.
Let's go.
Worried
Left
about your
shoulder.
kneecap.
Push the club in front. Yeah, that's a better noise. Do you hear it?
Oh, my
There we
goodness.
go. Good go in this one. There we
Oh,
go.
that was way better.
Yeah, that's better. And you can hear it. You see that strike there, that's a ball first contact now. Whereas before, because it was
Yes.
coming in like this, you were hitting it back here.
Just so many room. There's so much room for error.
Yeah.
Okay. High hands. I'm leaning
Don't put
forward.
the ball too far back, but your right foot here,
Yeah.
left foot here. Remember, heels close.
Okay.
You're really looking for
It's
one
coming
golf
off-
ball here,
Right.
one club head here,
Yeah.
two club heads here. See,
Okay.
in terms of how you position the feet.
Say that again. One golf ball.
One golf ball, so you can probably know a little bit.
Oh, right.
One club head,
Okay.
two club heads.
What?
So before you look like this,
Okay.
very easy to shift
Sway.
around a lot.
I
Now you've
know.
got that
I
trap
did
to
get
the
the
lot.
nickname of olive oil. I don't know why. Well, I was sort of
Yeah.
waving all
Yeah.
over the place.
Well, hopefully now you feel a bit stronger.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Here we go. Left shoulder pushes there.
Okay.
Right. Now, if you
Yeah.
had one through swing thought, it would be to open up to here.
Okay.
And this is what I call release one,
Yeah.
where the butt of the grip now is pointing at the
Oh,
tip there.
right. Okay. That's another thought.
Yeah. But when you're in here, you get a bit flippy at it. You see.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
When you're on plane, you can just rotate through, and if we can hold the finish, it'll be important because you'll be able to coach yourself, and also it's important to look professional, isn't it?
So just hold that pose, even if it's horrendous. Okay. So
Good.
how's that looking?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Great noise.
I'm holding the pose.
And you hold in, and you look professional. There we
Yeah,
go.
It's all about the
Might
look.
even give you that one.
Oh,
we go.
that is a definite gimme. Well, not if you're in the Solheim or the Ryder. Okay.
Good. How's that feeling? Any more natural
A
yet?
bit more natural.
You see this angle here on your
Yeah,
wrist? You've got to feel like
ah.
this is dead flat. See? Whereas before, you'd have that set like that. You understand?
Oh,
that's where you were.
yes.
Where
Like that,
yeah, exactly.
yes.
But now you're much higher there. And this sort of lock-in, if you like, is going to eliminate this. You get the big muscles working it a bit more.
Interesting.
it's here.
Okay.
There. Nice and relaxed, yeah.
Okay.
Nice and
Oh,
relaxed.
yes.
Remember to breathe.
I'm now trying. I'd forgotten to breathe. And actually, I had forgotten to breathe, which is really interesting. When you're concentrating, you sometimes do. Do you have to remind people all the time?
Oh, all the time to breathe, yeah, and just relax.
Yeah. And again, I've started to grip the club
Yeah.
tighter. So breathe and just lightly hold the club.
Let's just nudge
Oh,
it there, okay?
That's my fault.
Right, now
isn't
that's
it?
really good. Now,
Default.
this starts to swing, not this.
Okay.
Okay, so you push it away. Club goes here. Rotate your chest onto it.
Oh.
That was very quick. That was the hands there. Actually, you got very, very wristy there on that one.
Gosh.
Right, let's do that again.
Can we edit that one?
No, that's staying in. Right, so sit
Really,
up there.
I'm going to speak to
Right,
editor.
okay, there we go.
Right.
This is where I want it. Feel like there's imagine really like coffee table.
Okay.
And your club head's going under the table.
Oh,
Does that
got
make
you.
sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So that last one you do on clunk.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
you're going under the table and then you turn it onto it.
Got you. Under the table. And I'm going slightly more forward.
Yeah, that's good. Right, go on, under the table here.
Under the table.
I'm not in the way. No, you can still got a little bit inside that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. There were lots of faults with that one. I'm thinking about how far away my feet are.
Yeah, no, well the great thing is once you're here, like that static,
Yeah.
clear your mind, that's done. That isn't going to change.
Okay.
Then you're just thinking about there.
Under the table.
And then turn onto it, yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. That is fantastic. What a beautiful shot.
Go on. Oh.
It's great. That's really good.
I mean, it made up for the last two.
Well,
because if I was on the golf course, I'd be saying, Diana, I'd say my full name, Diana Marion Stewart, what are you doing? Going in the bush and have a word with myself, come back.
Well, it's important to reflect on it. You've got to reflect on each shot, but learn from it.
I've got to learn from it, not beat yourself up.
No.
Do you beat yourself up?
No, not really.
No, oh gosh. No. I need some of your calmness
Yeah.
when I play golf. Okay.
That ball's creeping back, isn't it? So right foot here.
Here?
Yeah, just I run your ball position really just inside that right foot there. Okay.
Okay.
Right, that's good. High hands.
High hands.
Really good. Shoulder starts.
Shoulder starts.
Club low. Rotate onto it. Ooh, a bit
well,
quick.
I didn't listen to anything you said there.
Well, you got very quick on there, didn't you?
I
You got very
know.
quick on that.
I was wanting to impress you.
Okay, so we need to also just add in one final thing. We need to add in some better speed. So feel like it's tick, tock.
I know. Well,
the middle beat of tick tock is the one you're missing. Sometimes you're tick tock.
Which you're very popular on. Okay. I think I've got 2 followers. Right. Come on. Concentrate. You've just given me lots of information.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
TikTok.
There you go. TikTok is the glue of it all.
Go on. Oh, shouting now.
That's the glue of it. Okay. That was lovely.
Felt really good.
Good. Listen, all the information.
That feeling.
But you've got to go through your checklist.
Yes.
Okay. Do that.
I would never.
And then you've got to clear your mind.
1 and 2 clubs
and
then the ball.
Well, you've got a proper structure there.
Now I've got it. Yeah.
Exactly, and it'll become more natural.
Damn, that's amazing. Do you
Right.
want me to hit one
just
more?
we'll have 2 more. And I'm going to play a shorter one.
Okay. Here we go. How's that?
That is okay. I think we could go there.
Down. Nearly nailed it. Nearly.
Well done. Now you're really getting it. That is really beautifully played.
Oh.
Hopefully it feels less wristy. Can you feel it?
It does. It does. I'm holding my breath.
Yeah. Breathe.
Breathe.
Chill.
Hold on. Forward a bit.
Yeah. That's really good. Great setup.
Forward a bit.
Great setup.
Yeah.
Nailed that. Absolutely nailed it.
Oh, you said I went too quick then. I didn't do TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more.
The first movement, the first inch there was too quick.
Okay. Set up.
Do you feel the difference there?
I do.
I knew you were going to get a good one there, like 1 inch from the ball, because it was just so much smoother.
Well, I think we should, think about me playing professionally going forward.
I need to see a few more good ones yet before we make that statement. But no, we're not. Right, now we're going to go.
That was a joke, by the way.
No.
Oh, right. I just love playing. I love just playing, but even if it's 105 I shoot or 85.
What would be your ambition? Where do you want to do? What do you want to do with your golf going forward?
And that's a really good question. I would like to get back to single figures because I probably got to 6 from repetition of I don't have the best swing.
No,
it's okay.
Making your way work,
But do you know, that's it. I've made my way work, but I want to improve my technique.
Yeah.
I want to get better.
Yeah, and I miss it more bulletproof, and it means you can respond better under pressure
Yeah.
then as well. Right, I've given you an A wedge there you've got, because that would be more appropriate for this front pin.
Okay. Is it the same thing?
Exactly. I'm just doing that because I want you to understand this is one technique, and you just change the club in your hand, and that will change how the ball spins. It's still going to come out low, a little bit of check. You landing
Under
it.
the coffee table.
Landing it here, just short of this worm, okay?
Think about that.
Just there.
Okay. Not a strong grip. There we go. I'm thinking about.
Good. Just handle a little high. Coming a touch closer. touch closer.
You see, that feels
See,
awkward.
but that's lovely. That is really good.
Okay.
Hopefully you feel as well like your arms just a little bit more onto your rib cage. There.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
connected now, yeah? Right,
Bit
push it in
more.
front of you, open up, manage the speed.
Okay.
Yeah, nice shot. It was a groove thin.
It was, wasn't it?
Groove thin. But your technique was good
Panicked a
enough.
little bit at the end, but yeah, this standing up is very different. But I can totally see
though.
from that photo you showed me.
That was a better strike.
Better strike.
So you see that? So
What was wrong with that one?
No, it was good. Would you be a golfer that would normally change the clubs depending on how much green you've got to work with?
Definitely.
You would be. Okay,
100%.
that's good. Yeah, that's great.
I'm versatile.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But not particularly talented. But I try, I persevere, and I can take direction, Dan.
Yeah.
Bit back.
Yeah, that's good there. Right, shoulder and then open up through the ball. See, I love that. No, that was good. Yeah, that was good. If you,
It's a little bit fat.
it was a little fat only because you stopped on it.
Oh, well, I did.
Let me show you. So when you're
yeah.
playing these, what you don't want to do is you kind of did this a little bit there.
Got
You
you.
stayed
Yeah.
back on it, right? The backswing, the pace was brilliant. But when you're playing these shots, even though it's a short shot, you've got to keep moving. You see, you've got to keep opening up through the ball.
And sometimes I'm a bit scared to keep moving
I
because
think
it's
on a short. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
get.
that's where you're better speed now. Right? You'll be able to keep moving.
How's this?
That's a good setup. This time you're going to just open up through impact a little more. Like that. See, so you can turn that much without hitting it that far
Yeah,
if you measure your speed right.
And I felt like I wasn't inhibited with how far I took the club back then. So.
Well done. Now you're moving.
Yeah. I mean, it's gone a bit too far, but I feel more. I feel freer because you don't want to stop it here, do you?
No.
How far would you take the club back?
Well, I think for this shot, more or less, you're looking for around about a 2/3 length going back to a third through.
Right.
So that'd be more or less. I'm not a fan of saying I need to go there, or there for each shot. 'Cause I think, like you say, you're quite a field player.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to feel like you are just feeling the shot. But in terms of the ratio, I think 2/3 to a third is a good way to think about it. Like you're still opening up, but you don't want the club travelling too far for this shot because that would get the club releasing. You see too much.
Got you.
Make ball flight difficult to control.
I'm so used to doing television where we've got 3 minutes to film something, and the fact that I've got this quality time with you, it's like, oh no, he'll need me to finish soon. Clock. We need to rush, but we don't need to rush.
You're relaxed, yeah.
Which is a pleasure, right? There's lots of things to think about. Is that grip weak enough?
It is. I'm glad you're aware of it. Every now and again, every now and again, it creeps. Yeah,
I'm creeping.
It's there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that thumb kind of sits down the centre, really.
Yes.
The grip, yeah. And when you're looking down, you can see one, maybe two.
Okay.
Whereas sometimes you can see perhaps a fourth.
Normally I can, but now I've moved it.
Yeah.
And it feels horrendous.
Yeah. But don't do that in your full swing. Please don't do that in your full swing.
No.
This is just for the low chip and run.
Got you. Okay. Dan, it's all gone to pot.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
That new grip's not working.
Yes.
With a driver.
I need a stronger grip. Right, okay. Up posture, leaning forward. Oh.
A little brisk, wasn't it?
Just go on, that one nearly went in.
Yeah,
It was too
brisk.
quick.
Yeah. Give me the tick and tock. Really good speed. A lot of it was set up, wasn't it? Your hands were too low, and too strong in the left hand, and you were leaning back too much.
Yeah.
And all of those things were contributing to the inside plane, and that's why you were struggling with the strike. Whereas now we've got the setup in a position where it's much, much harder for you to go underplane from that setup. And that's what we're trying to get the setup to be. So it's very difficult to hit a bad shot. Not impossible to hit a bad shot, but it makes it harder to hit a bad shot because of how you're setting up so well.
Got you.
Yeah?
Amazing.
And then there's some triggers from there. So you want me to look at your bunker play as well, do you?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Tell me about that. What's that?
I'll keep breathing. My bunker play is sporadic, sometimes great and sometimes horrendous.
Okay, all right.
That's my word of the day.
Let's go check
But that
it
was
out.
brill.
Yeah, okay.
That was
good.
great.
Let's go in the bunker.
Okay.
Right, we're going to play some bunker shots. Now, before we do, you've played in some quite high-profile events as an amateur, such as a Dunhill and BMW Pro-Am.
Yes.
So, where there's a lot of pressure, and I hear a lot from amateur golfers about how they deal with the pressure, and they struggle a lot about other people thinking and the situation, whether it's a monthly medal. It's all relative, isn't it? Whether it's the Pro-Am or a monthly medal or whatever. And how have you found it over the years to deal with it?
Do you know, really hard when I started getting invited to events. I'm not invited to that many, but when occasionally when you get the invite, it's super exciting, and the nerves have really got on top of me. I've played the first couple of years. I played in the BMW PG Pro-Am. I was pretty poor, but you then learn from everyone around you, ask the pros, how do they deal with the first tee?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no one cares where your ball is going.
It's a big
Literally,
message. Yeah.
no one. So if you're playing in your monthly medal or you're playing in a big competition, they're all thinking about their own game. So Stewart's game doesn't matter at all. But also breath work, because I was speaking before, I do tend to hold my breath quite a lot. And all the girls at the Solheim Cup were saying that they go into a bit of box breathing, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold, or just to look around them and to think about something completely different. And I can see that in their eyes when they're on there. They're kind of a little bit into it, but also their mind is possibly on a completely other distraction.
They can switch off and then switch back on.
Yes.
And they're playing the shows. You can't say switched on for 4.5 hours.
No, it's a super talent actually, and I think that's what I'm trying to bring into my game is switch on and switch off. Yeah,
good.
So, but the Dunhill, also playing in the Dunhill was incredible. Almost made the cut one year, missed it by one.
Yeah.
Missed a short putt.
There must be some nerves there from some of the amateur players.
Yes, yeah, and you saw it this year as well, with them all trying to make the cut.
And what's David Howell's story you've got?
Oh, Howler, who's brilliant. I've interviewed him many times, and recently we were speaking about his win at the Dunhill. He won in 2013, and I'm pretty sure this was correct. The year that he won, his amateur partner was incredibly nervous, saying, "Oh, I don't know how I'm going to cope today. I don't know what I'm going to do." And Howler said, "Today, it's not about you. It's about me.
That's brilliant.
So you just need to take care of me." So the way he delivered, David, I hope I'm doing it justice, but the way he said, honestly, we were speaking in front of 100 people and they were all in hysterics laughing. Anyway, he couldn't have been more
probably
helpful.
helped him. That probably helped him.
Because no one cares about an amateur's game. It's all about what the pros are doing. But we do love to think one day we can be a pro with that one shot. So Dan, can you teach me that one shot?
I'm going to see if I can, that little high spinner.
Yes.
One bounce and stop shot. So what is your bunker play like historically? How's it been?
Average, sporadic, average. Sometimes I worry how much sand is in the bunker, and you do get on different golf courses different amount
depths,
of sands. So I don't really know how to know how much sand there is in. Visually, I can see if it's a bit wet, obviously, or if, obviously in the summer, if it's fluffy, you've got sand to work with. But with this, I feel like there is going to be a bit of lots of sand to work with. I tend to go 2 inches behind the ball, put my all into it, throw myself into the shot. And I would say 80% of the time it comes out.
Okay, yeah.
I would say 30% of the time it's within 10 feet.
Okay, all right, so we'll see if we can just get that a little closer.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for this pin on the right. Let me see you hit a few.
Okay.
It digs in a bit there. Okay, let's have a couple more before we jump to anything.
I know what you're going to say already
really?
about, Well, no, I don't. I need to lean forward a bit more, I think. Oh, it's out, but it's gone left.
You get left shots like that sometimes where the ball will go left on you, okay.
Okay. You're just assessing the issues.
I want to see one more.
Okay. Oh,
there we go. We've got the full collection.
Okay, that was that. I don't know what happened there.
Okay, down this side. Right.
That was a bit. I think that was intimidated by.
Okay, right. So you've got a few things going on there. It's quite a complicated setup you've got going on.
Right? So it's quite unique.
We're going to simplify it a lot. So what you tend to do.
I feel like I'm a bit kneesy.
You are a bit, because you don't really have a great platform. You're quite narrow.
Okay.
In your stance, and you're way open. You're actually aiming at those 3 trees. You're aiming at the middle tree.
Right.
So you're way open. So we're going to work you round this way. So you're much squarer in, because what you actually do, you stand really open.
Yeah.
And then you drag it in quite a lot. Okay, you drag it in here, and then the path.
Story of my life, yes.
Yeah, is that way. So let's get you square. So what I'll do, for your height, I'm going to put some footprints in the sand.
Yeah.
That I want you to stand in, and then you'll feel where you should be. Okay, club face on that line. So you get yourself exactly there. That is perfect for you.
Okay. I mean, it's quite wide, isn't it?
Okay, so it feels wider, yeah?
Yeah.
So that hopefully feels like you've got a bit more of the ground.
Yeah.
Do you feel a bit further away?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what that's going to force you to do is sit into your knees a little bit more.
Oh, right.
And then get your hands lower. Now we want this angle.
Okay.
That we didn't want for the chip and run.
Got you.
Okay, so we're going to be club face on that line. Open it up there. Does it feel like you're aiming a bit square as well?
Feels like I'm aiming over there.
It'll feel like you're aiming right because, yeah, we've moved around a lot, yeah. Okay, you are actually square, but it'll feel like you're...
Yeah, it feels horrendous.
Don't go right down the grip either. Come up the grip a bit.
I know, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, I feel safer further down the grip.
Yeah, but we need a bit of wrist hinge here. So that's quite nice. And weight can push forward a little bit more.
Okay.
And then upper body now can come back a little bit now.
Oh,
because
now
of this exactly, because we've got soft sand and we've got to be shallow here. We need to skip the sand.
Got you.
If you lean everything into it, you're going to hit down, okay?
Yes, which is what I was doing.
Yeah,
wasn't I?
okay.
Right.
So let's just see what you do from that setup without talking about your swing. Just hit one from there.
Okay, there's a tiny bit of cramp actually. But okay. I'm hitting it, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, a little bit quick and snatchy. Okay, well, just stretch it out and have another go. A bit more athletic setup, you see.
I think I need some magnesium or something. Okay. Am I wide enough, Dan?
You need your right foot here.
Oh.
And your left foot here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah, that's good. Now, can you give me a bit of a slower swing this time?
Okay.
So I feel like your torso's turning, but you don't need to kill it out the sand, okay? It can be much smoother. That's it. That's more like it. That's good, yeah?
I mean, what was that rubbish
You
before?
don't need to absolutely just try and hit like a driver. If you're working the sand properly, you can be much smoother with it.
Okay. I just blame the cramp, actually. Right, is this good?
That's good. Pelvis forward a little bit more.
I feel a bit too close to it.
Good. Okay, we'll move further away.
Thank you.
And then sit down.
I was sticking to those.
Get more knee flex, that's it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay, right, good. Now, when you take this away, try not to...
I don't think I've ever bent this far down in a bunker shot.
Okay, well, this is going to get much better. Right, now from here, you're turning. You've got to rotate the body a little bit more, okay?
Okay. There?
Yeah, that's it. Now, just don't kill it. Just be smooth. Just turn the upper body, turn it back, and then rotate back to the target. There we go. That's a bunker shot.
Oh, gosh, where did that go?
Has it gone in?
It's quite close, yeah.
Yeah,
it's gone in. It's gone in. Oh, no, you're filming. You can see it. It was quite close.
Yeah. Did you hear that? And do you know what? If you watch that speed back,
so much better.
Well, it was much smoother. If you watch the speed of that last one back versus some of the other ones, it'll be probably a third of the speed. Right. Now, don't go right down the grip.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. Come up the grip a bit, and then sit down.
Okay. Is this right?
Okay.
Feet in the right place?
No, we're good. I'm happy with that. Right now, just nice and calm. Rotate the torso to me calmly, and then rotate to the target. There we go. This will spin. Watch this. How good's that?
I literally stopped.
How good's that? There we go. That's the backspin, yeah? So rather than just bludgeoning and driving the thing out, you're actually properly skipping it now.
Oh, gosh, that felt so good.
That's a professional bunker shot.
Is it?
That's a professional one, yeah. You won't get the pros playing it any better than that one.
Gosh. This is probably the highlight of my career, Dan. Oh.
Right, you've got to remember these bits, though. Okay, look. Okay. That's good. Ball position's a touch too far back there. Just both feet this way, 1 inch.
1 inch, yeah. Okay, how's that?
Pelvis forward, lower the knees.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, lower the knees, good.
Is that right?
Yeah, just push forward a bit that way. That's it.
Okay.
Right, now,
yeah.
Rotate.
Rotate.
And smoothly rotate the chest back from there, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, didn't quite get the length of swing there, but it's okay. I quite like the speed. You've had 3 swings in a row where your speed's been fantastic.
Speed was good.
But you've got to give yourself a slightly
more rotation.
Longer backswing, yeah.
Are we good there?
We're good.
Slightly forward.
Okay, that's a long bunker shot. Now, if you look at your right foot.
Oh.
So you've delivered a little bit of a long game sort of action there, where you've driven through. You got a bit carried away.
I did. I was thinking about tour life.
You've got to stay humble at this game.
Thinking about tour life, which is never going to happen.
Right. Okay.
But I loved 2 of those shots.
Yeah, they were good.
I really did. Can we try one more?
Yeah, let's try one more.
But I totally understand what you're saying with all the differences. Being lower is something I've never felt
Yeah,
before. I
exactly.
think I've always been so close.
Yeah, when you're
it,
narrow
and-
here and close, it's very easy to move a lot this way, side to
Yes.
side. The width and getting further away gets so much more pressure down. If you've got more pressure down,
Yeah.
it's harder to go side to side.
Got
That makes
you.
sense, yeah?
Got you. Yeah. So lean
God,
into
I
it.
really feel like you're pushing down, like pressure
Okay.
down. You're heavy.
Is this
Okay.
wide enough?
Yeah, you're great there. Right, here we
Okay.
go. Longer backswing, rotate to the target. Oh, that was close.
It was
Still a
close.
bit drivey. Just stand
Okay.
this side and watch me play. Watch my right foot
Okay.
versus your foot. So you're a little bit like this,
Oh,
see?
yep.
and I want you more like this. Watch my right side. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it just turn? But this stays down for longer.
That go in.
Is it inside yours?
Nearly. No.
Oh no.
No.
Right.
I'm still
So
winning.
right. Can you see
Not
the
winning at life, but
rotation? Right. Okay. So you get set up to it there. But I
Okay.
feel like you're rotating, and this is staying down for longer. Okay.
stay down with that right foot for longer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to think about, is there really?
No. Well, we're just adding bits incrementally, aren't we?
Incrementally. No,
Right.
it's it.
That's
Yeah.
it, down there. Here we go. Good. Just
Oh, all the
relax
way
a
there?
little bit. Yeah, don't try to just a little bit tighter.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so the club swings, it splashes, and you're there.
Oh, what about my right
Round.
foot? Yeah.
Well,
right
if it
foot.
comes up a little bit, I don't have a problem with that at
Okay.
all. If
Okay.
it comes up because you're rotating, that's fine. If it comes up because you're driving, it's not. Does that make
Got
sense?
you.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. So hold it softly as well. Remember to breathe.
Beautiful. Well done. So it's come up a little bit.
I mean,
no,
I'm
but it's
showing
come,
off, aren't I?
but it's come up. It's come up because
Did you
you've
get that
turned.
foot?
Yeah,
See that foot?
a much smaller gap there.
Oh, that was quite good, that one.
Yeah, that was good. And it's calmer now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's calm. Calm. Take the drama out.
Alignment's much better. Your alignment's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really square.
Am I
Just gone
forward
down
a
a bit,
bit?
Done a little bit too far down the grip there again. Just come up the grip.
What's that about?
Yeah, when you go down that far, okay,
just
it's
the
great if you want to
comfort
hit a little,
zone.
tiny little shot, but if you want a bit of a longer, you've got to come up the grip a bit. It's going to allow you to swing it a bit more.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, you're great there.
Okay, open the face. Is it open enough? There.
Yeah, you're great. Just clear your mind. Just use your chest. Now turn both sides. Good shot. It's good.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
felt really nice.
That's nice. The sound, you hear a bunker shot, don't you?
You can't, and that, I mean, I felt over the last two especially that it was definitely going to come out and it was going
Yeah.
to go on the green,
Yeah.
which is half the battle.
It is, yeah. Now I'm going to come on. Now one more. I want you to get carried to the pin, right? So
Okay.
I want a longer swing. Carry it right out to the pin this time.
Far enough away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grip's better. Turn, a bit longer in the backswing. There we go.
Oh, damn.
Great shot.
Now, if you could just follow me around every round of golf I play, that'd be amazing. Are you available for a few years? Would that be all right?
Listen, that is good. You're moving much better.
Thank you so much.
better.
That's yeah, it's great. I just want to hit more golf balls now.
You can go practice now. Can't
Thank
you?
you.
Over to you now to work on it.
Yes.
But you've got two shots there. You've got a chip and run shot, which is much simpler,
Yeah.
and you've got a bunker shot, which we changed a lot there.
Yeah, we did.
It's a lot in your basics and a lot in kind of your concept about how to play it. But you play some really top quality shots there. I mean, top quality. Not
That's what my son does with me. We have to do.
Well, okay.
You have to do the boom at the end.
Right. Boom. There we go. I've learned that as well. All right. Okay. Good stuff. So listen, brilliant. So yeah, keep me in touch. Let me know you're getting on.
I'll let
And
you
we
know.
can do more.
Yeah,
But that's
that'd
a
be
good,
great.
just a nice way to start it for you.
I'm going to let you know if I can play consistently to my handicap to start
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
and then take it from there.
And then nibble it down
Yeah,
from there.
good
All right,
stuff.
Okay. All right.
Thanks,
Next time
Dan.
we
I'm
can-
going to keep going.